rotate my screen. Hello. Okay, I'm playing with the light in my car, so hopefully there's too much light. Actually, that should probably be fine. Okay, so I'm in my car and we are outside in a park, and behind me there are some young boys practicing cricket. So, and then a random dog walker. So if I'm distracted at all, it's just that. Okay, but aside from that, I wanted to make a kind of shortish meditation. I was going to just do an audio recording meditation that would go as a general video on my channel. And then I realized it would be probably just as easy and minimal, like less effort, less stuff I had to create if I just went live and taught it. So if you're watching this replay, feel free to use this meditation video like you would be audio one by just closing your eyes and following my verbal instruction, because a lot of my instruction will be done with my eyes closed and attention. So I'm just going to take some water. This meditation is being specifically for like a seated meditation, but if you want to do it lying down or like lying on a couch or just in some kind of resting position, that'll work too. But I'm going to get us started with just some really gentle embodiment practices, just connecting with our body before we actually go into our closed meditation. You can close your eyes now if you want to start doing this, but I'll have my eye open just so I guide you through it. So it's just very gently making gentle kind of wrist fists with your hands and just rolling your hands and your wrists clockwise and breathing here. So what this kind of does, so you know what you're doing, all the nerves that kind of come through your hand and down your forearms come right up into your chest, into your vagus nerve, and this starts to open up and balance your central nervous system through your vagus nerve. So just bringing gentle movement, it can help get you out of a freeze state. It can help balance a sense of flight energy, a bit of erratic energy. It also kind of brings a mental focus and a like physiological presence to your body just through focusing on a gentle movement. So we're going to come over to the left now and just gently rolling clockwise or anti-clockwise, whichever circles feel best. Remembering to breathe. This meditation is really about just kind of getting centered in your body, bringing your attention in towards yourself, so drawing that attention away from the day in a way, away from your outside environment, and bringing it into you, into your body, into what's going on internally. But we'll get to that. So first we're just a little rolling. And then we're going to move on to our feet. So start with your right foot. So if you're seated, you're just making, I would show you, well, there you go, foot. So circles with your foot clockwise. So you can't see me doing this. I mean, I could show you, but tattoos as well. Just making circles with your feet here with the right foot. And it's just going to look like I'm just sitting here breathing and talking. And then the left foot, making circles. So gosh, that makes me look very flexible. I'm sitting in my car right now and I've pulled my foot up like that. So just making circles with your left foot, and this is just to bring our attention into our body, and that does the same thing. So through your ankles, the nerves and the muscles through your legs, right up through your thighs, into your stomach, starts to open up, regulate your nervous system through this vagus nerve, through the nerves and the muscles of your body, and just bring presence. A little bit more of that. Okay, so seated or lying down, we're just going to make very gentle turning we're going to turn our head left to right first, and then we'll do gentle circles. So you can do it with your eyes closed or open, but just turning your head left to right, just very gently, and breathing as you do this. Couple more times. And coming back to center. And from here, just lifting your chin up. Breathe in and then curl your chin down. Breathe out. And then up. And curling down. Again, breathe up. And down. And now if you can, so I've got like a headrest behind me, but if you can, just gentle circles clockwise through your neck. Breathing into your belly. Just got a few cars driving past me, so let that be the ambience and the background noise. And then coming back anti-clockwise. And maybe you can hear the birds around me as well. And come back to center. Okay, and before we go into the meditation, making just that gentle fist here, I'm just going to lift myself up. So if anyone I'm in my car, and we're just going to make like a gentle tapping over your belly button. So gentle tapping. So I'll sit back down, kind of just enough so you can still see us breathing here. So the point of this here is to tap over your belly button, which connects up to your nerves, and it's that same kind of stimulation of your vagus nerve. So it brings relaxation through your central nervous system, starts to regulate your nervous system, can help with a flight state, a freeze state. I imagine it could also be helpful when you're in that fight state, but usually when you're in a fight state, like this is the fight, flight, freeze state of your nervous system, you want to exert and express a lot of energy, like in a more kind of intense, robust way. So keep tapping over your belly button, just gently. Couple more minutes. You can breathe in or out through your nose or through your mouth. I find that breathing out through my mouth kind of helps to release pressure and energy. If you don't have to, that kind of generally happens naturally. So a little bit more tapping over that belly button, just enough to really get our body steady and relaxed. And this just really helps to prepare to meditate. And makes meditation a lot easier. So you kind of have this meditation that's more really like you're really present in your body rather than in a activated state or a frozen state in your body where you get more up in your head a little bit and the meditation doesn't really go as deep or bring your body and your mind and your energy as much relief as it could. So I like to do these practices before. Okay. So if you're seated or lying down and you want to have a glass of water or anything like that, we're just about to shift into the meditation. So I'm going to grab some water. God, that's going to sound lovely if you're doing this with your eyes closed the whole time. Eyes closed, so you can do the same. So don't worry about needing to look at the screen or anything like that. Just listen. Obviously, if you want to, you don't have to listen. But okay, so closing our eyes now. You can just put your hands on your knees or your thighs or somewhere comfortable. And breathing in and out through your nose. Now, provided that it's easy to breathe through your nose, if you need to breathe in and out through your mouth, you can go for that as well. But generally, breathing in and out through your nose tends to be a more relaxing breath, tends to calm your system down a bit more. And through the mouth can kind of activate and release emotional energy a little bit more. Not in all cases, but that's why people often tend to say breathe through your nose. But if you can't or you don't want to, or you prefer one over the other, with what feels best. Just breathing here, hands resting on your legs or whatever surface is comfortable. Like if you're lying down, just let them rest by your side with a bit of space between your body and your arms. Breathing here, let your breath flow into your belly. And just focusing on your breathing. into a body scan process now. So all that means for you is you just follow my voice and I will guide your attention to different parts of your body. And all you have to do is just let your mental attention go to those parts of your body. So it's just letting your mind rest on those places that I suggest. And this helps to relax your body even deeper, to bring us into not only a meditative state, but a state that's often as conscious sleep, especially if you're lying down. So it's where the body is deeply relaxed, while your consciousness, your self, your energy is kind of quite active and alert in a way. A couple of breaths here, and God, we've got a lot of friendly walk at the moment. Just bring them into the background. So bring your attention down into your feet. Still breathing. Bring your attention into your toes, into your ankles, your calves, your knees, and bring your attention into your thighs, into your hips. And seeing if you can feel or just bring your awareness to your hip bone, your pelvis, your lower back, stomach area and stomach muscles, the front of your belly area, belly button. Bring your attention to your rib cage, the back and the fronts of your rib cage, to your chest, your shoulders, and your underarms, your armpit area, upper arms, down through your elbows, your wrists, your hands, and all of your fingers. Let that attention flow right back up your arms, up through your shoulders, your neck, your jaw, to the front of your face, your forehead, your eyes, your cheeks, your mouth, and inside of your mouth, through your tongue, your gums. Now relaxing through the sides of your head, the crown of your head, and the back of your head. Bring your attention through the back of your neck, right down into your chest, feeling right into the center of your chest, your heart area, that emotional area. Kind of physically, that could be in around your rib cage, your lungs, obviously your physical heart, but I tend to feel that heart chakra area, or the feeling space that is the heart, right in the center of your chest. That's for me personally. It's just feeling into that space. So imagine there's space inside of your rib cage, and just feeling into that space for any sensation physically, any feelings emotionally, mood-wise, sensation feeling-wise. You might notice there's not really much going on at all, or it could be a lot. It could be warmth, could be grief, or anger, or a sense of closedness, numbness. There could be any number of things, and sometimes you might feel nothingness. And that doesn't necessarily mean there's nothing going on, it just means right now that's the experience we're having. Maybe there's a little less connectedness, but that's not really even a bad thing either. It's just the current state. And just being aware of it allows that connectedness to occur. But whatever you feel in this space or notice or don't is correct. So there's no right feeling or thing to notice here. So just feeling into this space right in the center of your chest and breathing into your belly here. Just that awareness in our heart area. Breathing into your belly. And really allow your breath to kind of fill up and expand space into your belly. I'm going to take a few breaths here like that. And just remember, if you do notice feelings or emotions or sensations that want to move or shift while you're feeling through your heart or chest area, feel free to let them do whatever they want to do, whether that's cry or just feel, just feeling whatever's going on there in whatever way, just by connecting with what's going on there. Sometimes that might be intensity or just the actual sensation without needing for it to change. Just breathing still into your belly, allowing your arms and your legs and your feet to still be relaxed. Couple more breaths here. Bringing your attention into your hands now. Just noticing how they're feeling. Let them feel weighted if you can, just kind of released, relaxed, a little bit heavy maybe. And breathing still into your belly or in whatever way feels most natural. But just remembering to keep your breath flowing. And taking some out breaths through your mouth as well. So you might want to breathe in through your nose and gently out through your mouth. A few of these breaths if you'd like. One more. Okay, so keeping your eyes closed, just gently placing both hands, the palms of your hands, over that spot, over the center of your chest. So it doesn't matter whether you've got the left or the right palm down first or on top. It's whatever feels natural. And just seeing if you can feel the area under your hands while we breathe here a little bit more. So bring your attention to the space under your hands. See if you can feel some warmth physically or energetically. Couple more breaths, just letting your focus sit in your chest and your hands in that space. Breathing out through your mouth if you want to, or if it feels good. And if breathing in, go for that. Okay, now placing your palms together and plugging your thumbs into the center of your chest here. We're just going to kind of close this meditation off. Same kind of thing, feeling into where your thumbs plug into your chest, and eyes closed, just 3 breaths here, and bringing your attention kind of into that centered part. So you're still bringing your attention into your heart area, your chest area, but it's a slightly different focus with this prayer position. 3 breaths here to finish off. Breathing however feels good for you. Relaxing your face. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. And we are finished meditation. Well, that definitely worked for me. So if you're watching the replay or if you're here live with me, I hope you enjoyed yourself and were able to feel a sense of stillness or presence in your body, or at least some form of connection to yourself that provided relief, or whatever it is you came to this video. So let me know your experience, if you like, in the comments, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day or night. And side note reminder that I remind myself as well, because I'm just thinking of that. Meditations like this don't always, it depends what mood you're in, but it can kind of bring up sometimes emotions, which is a thing, because you want to move stuff around. You don't want to be carrying stuff around all the time. So if that kind of meditation of getting right connected to your heart did bring up a bit of emotional sensitivity, give yourself a little bit of room to feel that if you need to. So just see it as very natural. Have some water, like, just to help that move through your body. And maybe it brought up nothing, and that's perfectly fine too. Okay, thank you for being accommodating to the sound of cricket and cars and walkers and dog walkers. I can see that this live stream is delaying a little bit. Anyway, I will let myself and everyone go. So have a good day and bye-bye.